another episode of Divas of Design, episode 6. We're going strong. Now now that we've split up into releasing every other week, this is our Hellfire Gala special as demanded by my co-host. I'm Jolene.
It's Christie. I'm excited. It's our first themed episode, and it's weird because this comic hasn't come out yet. But
There was
by the
one
time,
last year.
oh no, the new one hasn't come out yet, the 2022 one. But by the time this drops, it will still not come out yet. But it'll be closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Look, your girl doesn't really read X-Men much anymore. I know that's sacrilege for a lot of people. But there's so many books that come out.
There are a lot of books,
And there's so much I have to do. Like, I had to watch 7 seasons of Pretty Little Liars and both spin-offs. And I did, and now I'm without it, and I am sad.
Well, time for you to start your Legends rewatch,
The what?
a Legends of Tomorrow rewatch, or do
I
all
mean,
the Arrowverse.
I already
order.
did that. I already did that earlier in the pandemic.
Okay.
Then I got to the final season of Supergirl, which I had already finished because I was watching it as aired. I'm like, I just finished this like a month ago. It's too soon. It's too depressing.
Time to start your Young Justice rewatch. Or
I mean, season 1 and 2 are great.
yeah,
So,
season 2 is better than season 1, but season 1's not awful.
I mean, I don't know. Like, they're both great. So I can't decide.
Okay.
I often like season 2 more just because there's more characters.
Yes.
That's why I like JLU over Justice League. So,
Oh, also, hot take: JLU, the better version of that show.
I mean, yeah. Look, I like the more characters.
Right? Yeah. Sometimes you're tired of Superman's bullshit. You want Huntress and Question and Black Canary.
Totally.
Well, to be fair, I always want Black Canary, but that's a different story for a different day.
It's true. It's true. So what have you been up to, Christy?
Okay, let me see. I've been actually consuming a lot of media on my hand. A friend of mine asked me if I watched a movie, The Lost City, starring C. Tate and Sandra Bullock, and I said no, I don't have access to Paramount Plus. And she's like, "You do now," and she gave me her login information. So I watched that, which ruled. The first 4 episodes of Star Trek Lower Decks,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is
No,
a delight.
It's great.
It's a
Yeah.
delight. I'm not a big Trek person. I watched.
Well,
the-
now is your time to become
Yes,
one.
Lower Decks is actually it's. Someone said it's well, what if Rick and Morty did a Star Trek show? And no, that show's not like that at all. It's
Yeah.
very
If it was, I wouldn't like Lower Decks.
no, it's very much I get they're similar but not quite art styles, but no, it's it's a lot more wholesome, even though it's an adult cartoon show.
Yeah, no, it loves Star Trek.
Yeah, right. It's not. It's right. It's not cynical. They're
Yeah, I thought that's my fear was when it was being promoted and coming out. I was like, oh, this is just making fun of Star Trek. I don't want that. I was wrong. I was
Right.
it took me a while to get into it. Then I was like, oh, I'm so dumb. This show is incredible.
Right. I like the Orion, the new girl with the little swoop hair.
Tendi? Yeah.
Tendi is very cute.
Yeah.
I like her uniform.
Tendi also undercut. Respect
Yes.
girl.
Yes, love that. Love that.
Orions are my favorite too, so even though they're questionable. They're problematic in execution.
I see. But yeah, I
But
watched
they
those
have
two.
green skin, so I love them.
Excellent. I also watched the new Chip and Dale movie, which I had immediately texted you
I
when I
know.
watched it.
Yeah, you told me
because
to
of
watch it.
The Marvel character that shows up there, which I did not expect seeing.
Yeah. Spoiler for people that haven't seen the Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers movie. Tigra from the old Avengers cartoon shows up. I was like, oh, this must be who Christy was talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the animation is so 90s looking on her. It's
I
very
love
funny.
it. It's a good callback. I was cackling between that and Ugly Sonic.
Yeah,
love
it's
love
pretty
that.
good. Yeah, I mean, it's a fine movie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
it's modern Roger Rabbit. Nowhere near as good as Roger Rabbit, obviously.
No,
but
it's I wouldn't say it's the best version of what this movie could be, but it's not as bad as I thought it could have been.
Mhm.
It's perfectly fine.
Mhm.
It's perfectly good. But it's been a lot of media going away this weekend, which I'm very excited to get out of
nice.
Jersey for a few days.
Nice. Where are you
And
going?
I'm going to the Hamptons.
Oh, right. You talked
Yes.
about this
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Sure. 100 years,
Fancy.
Chris and Hamptons.
Fancy girl.
I'm very excited to not have to worry about working because like your girl got so you know how you like you do stuff at your job and if you're good at it they ask you to do more stuff because you're a chump and you forget about that.
I mean, I try to avoid that. So.
Yeah, I did a goof. I did real
I mean,
well.
I didn't always avoid it. That's
Yeah, I did real well on something. And they're like, "Hey, we want to pull you aside to do a special project." I was like, "Sick!" Like, also, we want to train you on something else because we're not using this one tool and now we're using a new tool. I was like, "Sick!" So, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But
Like a while back, they say, "Hey, we think you'd be pretty good at this. You want to take some cross training?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" The first day of training, I'm like, "I don't want to do this." I didn't even want to do it. Like that's why I waited on like replying. So I'm like, maybe they won't have room. Oh, good news. There's a class coming up. I'm like, "Ah." So then like that same day, I emailed my boss. I'm like, "Hey, I hate this. Can I not do it? I'd rather just do my job." And they're like, "Well, we don't want you to be upset, not like what you're doing." So I'm like, and then I heard like another person from my team was in that, and like they're usually good with everything. They say it's like the worst thing they've ever done in the company.
oh,
So I'm like, it's math related. No, thank you.
that's
I don't
a
want that.
that's a ringing endorsement.
So
Oof. I
otherwise, yeah, I
also
watched the Chip and Dale movie. I'm not going to the Hamptons. I'm not a fancy girl. Although, I am the one that dressed up fancy for the Hellfire Gala.
right. Listen, I only started going to the gym yet. I'll have my next year. I'll come
I
dressed
haven't
as
gone to the gym. I just know how to zoom the
right.
camera in.
I'll come in. Next year. I'll come in dressed as Magic with my large horns and my spike collar and my
Okay.
xenomorph jumpsuit.
That would be a lot.
Oh, it would be So this past Sunday it was World Scott Day, so I put on
World
my
what
full
day?
World Scott Day. You know the Gots.
Oh,
Yeah. So
okay.
I
Like the way you were saying it, I was like, scoff. What
I
is
wish it was Ska
scoff?
Day. Ska Day would have been a lot cooler, but no, I was wearing a skirt, a fishnet shirt, a t-shirt, and makeup, and like a choker. And 5 minutes in the screen, I was like, "This is a bad idea. It's like 80 degrees outside and swampy." And it's like,
Did you
no.
not have like? Do you not have air conditioning?
So we do,
We
but
probably
here,
have talked about this. I
yes,
don't
it's
remember.
the air conditioning does not hit this corner because like my office is. It's not in the office. The air conditioning is in the living room, and there's a
Oh,
wall of electronics to the left of me, or right of me.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
gonna need another.
That we're
You,
seeing like a box fan or something like that, but
okay. Yeah. No,
yeah.
that sounds miserable. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
We don't
I
have
was.
central air either. So, but like,
Yeah.
we got window units in the
Right.
right places.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's how I survive.
Nice.
All right, for people just tuning in, that was not helpful at all. This is Divas of Design. We take listener submissions. We also bring our own submissions of design from across pop culture. This week we're doing a Hellfire Gala special because Christie really wanted it. Which is basically just the Marvel comics. So like this is going to be a Marvel heavy episode.
If
It's
we have
basically like the
group
Met
X
Gala for comics. Yeah, specifically X-Men, which is like,
Right.
like there's a lot of other people. Luckily, it's more than just X-Men that get fancy outfits. So,
Right.
never read the Hellfire Gala. I don't know who all shows up in the actual issues. Don't tell me about it. I'm okay. Just like, yeah, I've got sure. It's just the Met Gala in a comic, right? I'm
Not
sure it's
incorrect.
not. I'm sure it's not because X-Men comics are bizarre like that. Uh,
Way
for the
more
gala,
punching, I would
huh?
say. We were punching in the Hellfire Gala, less than the actual Met Gala.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
For today's Hellfire Gala special, I decided to dress up. I wore this black sparkly shirt, top. It used to belong to my mom. This is the second time I've worn it. I tweeted about this on the at Divas of Design on Twitter about how I first wore this in December 2019. It was my first time going out in femish mode to a Beyond Wrestling show up in Massachusetts. And my eyeshadow palette is the Lisa Frank palette. So, by Morphe? Morphe?
I think it's
Uh,
Morph, just they do an E in there.
Yeah, my friend had the palette. I was like, oh my god, I love those colors. So I'm like, let me get this on that on the Amazon.
I'm wearing a Fangamer t-shirt. It's The Last of Us 2. It was on sale. It's pretty comfy, actually. And I'm wearing a pair of jeggings from Torrid.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to talk about what they can't see
Right.
because, look, it's hot. And
Right.
unless I have a zoom camera,
Right, but we're
you
not
only
ranking
see
us.
not even my chest up, full chest. So,
We're not ranking us today. We're ranking
Yeah.
the X-Men.
well, we're ranking the Hellfire Gala.
Right.
There's a difference.
It's mostly X-Men.
Right, I forgot to pull up the list. I knew I forgot something, so I got to get the list ready.
Don't worry, I also forgot to pull up the list. We're only 6
Currently-
episodes in. It's fine.
Currently, our list is 50 entries long. At number 1, didn't expect it, the no ghost sign from Ghostbusters, aka the Ghostbusters logo. At number 50, Elon Tusk from Rick and Morty.
So this is our first episode after the Scarlet Spider incident, or aka our poop hut incident.
Yeah,
Uh,
you were robbed. He was
Yeah.
robbed.
It's funny. Earlier today, someone's just like, I heard a new. I was like, I heard a new Spider-Man comic suck. I was like, what? No, the current one is really good. It's like 2 issues in, it's really good. And they're like, yeah, I don't like what they did with Ben Riley. And I was like, well, I don't care for Ben Riley. And then the person read me the Miranda rights about why Ben Riley is good, actually. And you think he knows where this is going. And at the end it goes, the only thing that sucks about Ben
You gotta
Riley.
slow down, Christy. I
sorry.
can't understand you.
They're like, by the way, the only thing that sucks about Ben Riley was that first costume with the hoodie.
They're wrong.
And I just laughed my ass off. I was like, vindication.
That person is not a friend. They're an enemy of fashion. Okay, so I guess we should kick this off, right?
Yes.
Right. Let me pull up the right thing.
Right. I don't know what's
I got 2 listener emails. Luckily, they both had more than 3 submissions.
Excellent.
So we've got 9 submissions total just from listeners. So,
Nice.
right. Share screen. So like this is gonna be a lot of me talking, really.
Okay.
So, window. Right. First up, from wonderful friend of the show, lover of Mona Vanderwall from Pretty Little Liars, Kate Bishop. This is the Carol Danvers
Hey.
Captain Marvel by Eric D'Urso.
I think that's right.
You know, D''URSO. Carol Danvers, blonde powerhouse. This outfit's gay as hell. Like, like she's just got like sort of. It's not a black V cut crop top sort of. You know, it's showing off a little bit of her abs, her incredible abs. She's got a gold bracelet that's like almost at her forearm. Then like 4 gold bangles on her other wrist. Her hair's done pretty great. I'm not, again, we haven't talked about this. We don't know fashion. We don't work in the industry. We don't know terminology. We just like talking about comics and pop culture shit and the way it looks. So like it's it's mostly pulled over to one side. This is a profile image, so of her left side, and like this earring, it's got like a big gold clip on like the back of her lobe with a chain that runs to the bottom, where I guess typically earrings go, and then a long chain dangling down from it. But like shit.
Rude.
The kickers is she's got this blue jacket. It's like it's sort of a leather jacket. It's got like some red lines on, I guess, on the sleeves. She's not wearing it. Like it's just hanging over her shoulders in like pure badass form. And then just like matching blue pants with like a red belt, red sparkly stripe down the sides, and one hand's in the pocket. And it's just like, yeah, she has no time for this shit.
Okay, so a few things. One, I don't hate this, but it's not going to be our best Carol Danvers design on the list.
Well, okay, we forgot about how the inside of the jacket also has a starry field on it, and that rules.
That's that's the point number 2. Is very good.
Yeah, but it's not as good as Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Carol. I'll agree to that.
Yeah. So let me look at the list right now, because again, I like this, but it's kind of mundane for some of the other Hellfire designs out there. Motions and behind me. I do like Carol a whole bunch though. So look at the list.
Yeah,
Okay,
look,
so
it doesn't matter if you like
yeah.
Carol. It's the clothes.
Okay, so it's not as good as Tracer.
Correct. It's not as good as Poison Ivy Justice League Action.
Correct. It's definitely not as good as the Riddler.
Silver Age Riddler? Okay.
Yeah, I really like the Riddler a whole bunch. I think that's a fun superhero costume.
It's better than Kane Parker.
Oh, right, it is Kane. Okay. Oh, right, that's the Scarlet Spider costume?
Yeah, number 19.
Yeah, I think we found it right there.
Is it? I think Narragante wins.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Narragante is real fun to look at.
Right, this isn't Carol's best look, and it's not a giant dinosaur lizard monster.
I'm putting it in. Captain Marvel. I think this is 2022.
Yes, this is this year's run of Hellfire covers and her outfits. I don't think Carol was invited to last year, if I recall correctly.
Sure. All right then. Next up. Also from Kate Bishop, Wolverine.
Rules.
We've got Laura, right? This is Laura Kinney.
Yep.
Wolverine. Hellfire Gala, designed by Russell Dodderman. Matte. All right. I like that there's descriptions on the sides. Very useful. Matte black bodysuit with cutouts and stocking runs. You can see them below the shiny sheer layered skirt with frayed edges. There's a metallic headpiece that's like, I guess it's not a mask. Black and gold makeup under the headpiece, so it's just like it's just this headpiece popping out like a real like wide like antenna. Black lips, X on both hands. Yeah, there's a gold X on both hands because over the black bodysuit. The cutouts are so good. There's like a real big one across from one shoulder and like a small one on the other. It's got like the little Wolverine cuts on the one arm. And like, yeah, there's like all the cutouts are like the Wolverine
she got
patterns.
The Batgirl fucking Doc Martens, but they're chunky.
Yeah,
it's
big chunky
spiked
boots.
Yeah,
spiked
love
in
that.
The toes.
Love this costume.
There's like some classic 90s leather belt like high on the waist hanging down real low. And then there's like a loop ring belt with the X logo, of course. Yeah, this is great. And like her claws are popping out, of course.
Yeah, right. If it was up to me, this would be our new number one. I feel like you would not agree.
Look, it's incredible.
Right.
But like it's also like it's incredible right now. Is it long-standing incredible?
Ooh, that's fair. Like also like I can't imagine like any like monthly artist having to draw this costume.
I mean, it'd be great.
Yeah,
like it's not a costume though. That's
right.
the thing. Like
it's an outfit.
It is.
Yeah.
It is an outfit you wear to the gala.
Okay.
And she's punk as hell.
Yes.
So it's fucking great. I am all right. So currently the punkiest thing on here, it's definitely. I think it's above like a shirt Kate Bishop.
Absolutely.
Ooh. I'm looking at like, yeah, I think so. Is it better than Bio Armor Guyver?
Oh no. Oh, that's. Oh, okay, but be honest with me here. Is this Laura's best costume?
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because she's not on the list.
That's right. This is right. So, but she has a lot of good costumes.
Like asking about their best costume only matters when they're already on the list.
That's right.
Because we're not comparing it to those because we can't.
Right. So so I said number one. I think I was very excited to rank this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's better than Guyver. Honestly, I think Guyver fucking rips.
All right. What about
I think this rules. What's up?
Cactuar.
See, I can go either way. I really think this costume rules ass. But Cactuar is Cactuar.
Yeah, Cactuar never changes.
That's true. Okay. I gotta go Cactuar.
All right. Batman the Animated Series Riddler.
Oh fuck.
Which is currently his best look.
It is, yeah.
This is a dope look, though.
You know what? I think it goes between Riddler and Earth's Mightiest Heroes Carol.
Interesting.
Yeah, as I really like this costume a whole bunch. I think this is better than the Carol costume, but that Riddler costume is his best clothes
I mean,
that we
yeah,
have.
currently, yeah.
Yeah, that we have ranked.
Wolverine 2022. Yeah, I mean, I'm not fighting that. Like, because I'm
Yeah,
like, that Carol costume's real good.
it is really
But
good. Right.
this is.
It's
All
fucking.
right.
It's the fucking the black top. It's like it's
It's not
also
a top, it's a
oh,
body style.
right. It's bodysuit. Also, it's only like 3 colors, which I really like. It's only the yellow, the black, and then her skin.
Well, and like a little red for
Well,
the X-Men.
yeah, but that barely counts. But like it's simplistic, but also punk as shit, and also it's like it's a smart design, you know?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
Next up, from Kate Bishop. Magic from by Russell. Most of these are by Russell Dodderman. Hey, hey. Yeah, like this shit is. She's a Cenobite.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So the description along the side is dimensional bodysuit forms ridges and sharp edges. Thin spikes on left shoulder. X cut out on the right arm. Black makeup on face. Oh, that's makeup. I just thought like she was turning part demon.
No, it's makeup.
She's got those giant ass demon horns,
Fucking love
like
those.
super Satan like.
Yeah.
She's definitely got a demon tail coming down from the back. Of course, she's got her giant ass soul sword,
Love
which
that.
is like a Buster Sword type situation. The one wrist has like a weird diamond, like just juts out, like. And like I love like the swirl pattern between the black and like it's sort of a purplish, like all along the outfit. Oh, and of course like her shoes are basically goat heels.
Wait, are they both goat? Only just one? Because
look, you can see the front toe is definitely a goat pattern, and like you're looking directly at that forward.
Right.
Presumably they're both goat heels because it'd be awkward to walk with one goat heel and not.
Counterpoint: she is a literal demon child, so possibly.
You still walk the same.
This fucking costume rips.
And her long blonde hair, like so, like oh my god, the makeup like is so creepy because like it's just her eyes and cheeks and like the lips. You can sort of see the form of the lips, but it's like the spiky black makeup that like stretching up from her body, like trying to take over her face. It's real cool looking.
I fucking love this costume so goddamn much. Outfit, whatever you want to call it. This is the first time Ileana Rasputin has graced our lists. Am I correct? Okay.
That is correct.
Okay, so in my humble opinion, this is better than Wolverine.
I mean, I was looking at I'm looking. Is it? I think it's better than Batwoman.
Oh, okay. You want to go that high? I can go that high. That high.
It's real cool.
Yeah. So like, you know how like some people they're horny for xenomorphs.
Yes, I do know that some people are like that.
Yeah, I know people who are like that. I'm not, but seeing this, I get it. It's the same energy with less like teeth, I guess.
I might be going too high when I say that. I don't know.
No,
I mean, look, the Batwoman's gonna haunt me, just like what's his face, Future Foundation Spider-Man's gonna haunt me. But no, I do think it's just cooler looking. Like I love the purple cat suit. I love Batwoman's costume. This is cooler looking.
Right.
Like it's real cool looking. I mean, look, Scarlet Spider is the coolest looking, but this is
Scarlet Spider don't have those big horns. Those big horns go a long way.
I mean, I guess I'm not a big horns girl, but like just aesthetically, it's real fucking cool.
Right, like because this works as like a Hellfire Gala design, and then like if this was her superhero costume,
yeah, I could see this being her actual costume.
Right.
Because she's a creepy demon girl.
Right, like I want this Marvel Legends ASAP. Like Hasbro, get out it.
Mm-hmm. All right, is it better than the no ghost sign?
Okay, here's the thing though. This is cool as hell. It's not iconic. I think the Ghostbuster thing takes the one spot because it's way more iconic. Like,
I mean, it's only changed once, right?
Right.
For the Ghostbusters 2, but
Yes.
even in the movie, they didn't change their logo.
Right. It just changed the pose, more or less.
Yeah, it was just the opening banner.
Yeah. This is like Magic's like doesn't costume. I can't even count. I love it. I think it's cool as hell. But I think Ghostbusters again, like Ghostbusters being so simple and this is not a pun, simple and clean, works in its favor. Whereas this rules, but it's a lot, all caps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Oh, I
think this
should
is
probably
number 2. Yeah.
Russell Dodderman, right?
Yes.
So 1, 2.
It does rip ass. I was really hoping somebody would submit this.
Your girl's got your back.
I know. I'm glad. I'm glad it was Kate Bishop.
Yeah, surprisingly, there was no crossover. And we only had 2 emails, but like there was no crossover
Wow.
among all 9. So
That's neat.
all right.
Rips, though. I'm
Next
glad
up
so.
on Kate Bishop's list.
Oh,
Hellfire Dr. Doom. This shit is like extra as fuck. Oh, I should do my Hellfire Gala voice. Dr. Doom is gracing us with his presence with circular weight at the bottom of a toga-like sash. Oh, I can see it. It's the little gray sash around his waist.
Mhm.
A hooded fur cloak that's completely green, of course. And his crazy mask detail, which is much more angular than his normal mask that he wears. All right, I'm not gonna keep doing that.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So like
fucking
beyond
rules.
that, like he's got green tights, that like, and then like for the leggings, green leggings, I guess. There's some gold. They're not like, are they spats? They're kind of spat like. They
Yeah,
come
like-
up to his, almost come up to his knees with like,
Right.
silver buttons that like connect them in together. The top toes and the heels of his shoes are both gold. Then like his tunic is a golden green ornate, very royal looking pattern.
Banger as hell.
He's got like the green sash wrapped around his, like diagonally wrapped around his body, then draped over his left arm. And of course, Dr. Doom, he's got like his steel gauntlets on.
Yeah. I want to believe he's wearing his armor underneath his tunic,
I mean,
just because like that's how he do.
probably, yeah. I mean, you don't see, his legs don't appear armored though.
Right.
He does wear armored legs, generally speaking.
Right. Right.
But who knows? He's got magic and sorcery. This
Right.
could be a trick.
Yeah. I like this costume a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Look, Russell Donovan does no wrong.
It's I don't think it's as good as Wolverine's.
Fair. No, agreed. I think this rips. I just think it's not. It's the problem is though. Doom's actual costume.
Yeah.
The banger
Again,
from day one.
not on the list.
No,
but yeah,
it's
I don't
hard
think
not to- yeah.
that punk ass Laura Kinney outfit is so good.
He has the better mask. I'll give him that. Laura has the
She
better
doesn't
outfit.
have a mask. She's
Right.
got makeup with an
Right.
accessory.
And a little headband thingy. Yeah, definitely. It's not as good as Wolverine. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's as good as Tracer or Carol. To be honest.
Okay. Like a
Um,
shirt, Kate Bishop. I think Kate takes this.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I think Captain. Well, I have to look at Captain Kate Pride.
I think this is a little. This is more-
see, the problem is this Kate Pride doesn't have the jacket.
Yes.
Like,
Or her
if
big
she had the
hair.
jacket, I think this is above the current Captain Kate Pride.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. Can I agree? I think this one. Yeah. Agreed. I think Kate's fun costume trumps Doom, but Doom trumps Captain Kate Pride this time.
Yeah. Hellfire Gala. All of these are going to be like Hellfire Gala 2022,
Yeah.
basically.
I'm really glad we're just getting like a big Marvel dump this episode, just to kind of spice things up.
Is it really spicing it?
Well, it's our top list was kind of DC heavy for a while.
I mean, I guess, yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
What's next? Okay.
this is fun. This is so fun.
All right. Rogue 2021 edition.
Oh, okay.
I think also Russell.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
they're
also Russell Daughter.
yeah. I believe he does all the designs, unless stated otherwise.
I mean, obviously, he didn't do the first one. That was
True.
Carol.
True. Oh, true.
God, this design is incredible.
Rogue should have big hair, right? We're agreement
Yeah,
there. Yes,
Rogue's
cool.
got. If you don't know what Rogue looks like, well, I don't know. We are listening to this
Yeah.
podcast. Well, but thank you for your support.
Right.
Please keep listening.
Yes.
But like, she's got like brown hair with like big white patch in the front in here in this, and it's like she's got green shades on. She's got a crop jacket with a massively high collar that wraps around completely wrap. It's like a Doctor Strange like the cowl to his cape,
Right.
where it's just like comes up to probably half the back of her head, and it's just like hanging loosely. The exterior is dark green, the interior is white. Beneath that, she's got a sheer top that is 2 shades of green. There's a light green and then the darker green, like as like little floral patterns. It looks like little studs of a belt with a big red X, and then there's another belt hanging from that from the end of that red X that loops around at an angle, and then it looks like fuck. I hate the stupid wheel. And then like it's sort of like dark green leathery leggings that match the jacket. Then like ankle boots with like red sole heels, and like they're sort of like slouchy, these slouchy ankle boots. Fucking love it. I love it so much.
This fucking rips. It rules. Like these costumes all rule.
Look,
rule.
It's my hot take. This is better than Magic.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna fight you on that.
Okay.
Like I said, I think hands down, there's 2 costumes better than Magic. I'm not gonna say what they are. This is one of them though.
All right.
It's the big hair, the fucking like. It's also like, again, not Rogue. Magic's best costumes outside of this can't top Rogue's best costumes. So this is just for the proof of that. This fucking rips. It's just like a good design. Yeah,
like
it feels true to the character, which I love.
Yeah, like I could see her easily fighting crime in this. Basically,
Right.
like if this looks like almost right out of the '80s,
Yeah.
but like with modern sensibilities.
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't like the sheer shirt, this could be her costume.
I love that sheer shirt.
It's real good. It's real fucking good.
Usually I complain when superheroes wear heels because that's not fucking like practical, even though it's like comic books for children. Rogue flies though, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like there's
Yeah,
certain
like-
characters
yeah.
that I don't mind wearing heels. Like
Yeah.
Wonder Woman
Sure.
flies.
Yeah.
People, if you fly,
Right.
heels don't matter. If you
Yeah,
fly and you're
it's
super
fucking-
strong and
yeah.
invulnerable,
Yeah.
sure, wear heels.
If you want to put this above Magic, I'm not gonna fight you. I agree wholeheartedly. This fucking costume rips.
I think similar situation. Like the no ghost sign is just
right.
like,
we
there's
need
no-
something.
like Rogue is never always gonna wear this.
Right.
That no ghost sign is never gonna change when they make a Ghostbusters.
Right.
Which is like, I wonder if that's ever gonna get unseated. I did not want the top spot.
There's a few. If we're going by like legacy symbols, I think could top it. I'm not gonna get into it now though, because like I don't want people like to think, oh, I'll just do this. No, this is easily number 2 though. Again, like in the when we get the Marvel Legends Hellfire Gala set, I want Rogue in that box set too.
All right. Next up, I think still in Kate Bishop territory. No, that was 5. That was Kate's
bangers.
5 submissions.
Kate fucking knocked out of the park with those.
Yeah.
Real home.
Yeah, real great. Next up is a friend of the show, John Craig.
Oh, fun.
First up, Spider-Man from
Ooh.
Russell Dauterman. I'll read what he emailed along. I've seen this referred to as being Miles, but I would swear I saw a tweet about it being Peter. Regardless, it's relatively simple and works for the character design. Simplify the eyes and tone down the glow. This could be a replacement costume for a while. So I disagree that this is simple. And also, this shit looks like Spider-Man 2099. This looks like a 2099 costume.
So since submitting this, we have some information of the comics. It's definitely Peter.
Peter has never worn anything this cool in his
I don't
life.
think Peter designed it. Is the thing.
But-
That's why it looks
okay.
good. That's why it looks good.
All right. so the description along the sides, geometric web accents. So Spider-Man generally has a big spider on his chest.
Yeah.
This is a like glowing red spider, but like it's on his arm, and the legs are spreading out over the chest to his other arm, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The suit details glow, which like the eyes for his mask and like the webbing around his fingers, as for like his fists glow, and the spider glows. Dark bodysuit is meant to recede in darkness, with the white and red elements popping, which I could see if we had a like different background.
Right.
Curved spikes on the back of legs. Oh shit, I didn't see them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like spider legs. Like, he's
Tired,
got like
tired, peony bone claws, wired peony bone claw legs. I don't know.
And then he's got like like I said, glowing red white web patterns on his fists and the bottom of his feet, and like his big white glowing lenses. They've got like a nice small point down in the front, like for like the inner eye, and then like they spread out with similar pattern, or in like sort of spider eyes, but like some like another like separate glowing eye holes on like the top of his forehead. It's like it's pretty great. Like I hate it, but I love it. Like if this was Spider-Man 2099, I'm like, oh yeah, this is his new costume. I understand that.
Right.
But it's Peter Parker. So.
I also think this would work for Miles.
Yeah, I could see Miles.
I think Miles being a little more fashion forward. I like this costume a whole bunch. I think it's good. I don't think it's top 10 good. I think it's better than Future Foundation.
Well, yeah, that's not hard. So.
I think it's better than Scarlet Spiders.
All right. I don't think it's as good as Captain Marvel's Hellfire outfit.
No, I think it goes actually directly underneath Carol. To be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's 24. I think it's a very good Spider-Man costume. The problem is Spider-Man also has a bunch of good costumes. Some of them which have been submitted on this list.
Yeah. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as Ben Reilly, obviously. You're so quiet.
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to start something. we're only 37 minutes in.
You can't put that genie back in the bottle.
Unrelated, well, tangentially related. If I could buy those shoes that he's rocking, I'd like if like Nike put that out, I'd buy those shoes. I think they look like cool Nikes.
They are pretty cool shoes. I'm not a sneakerhead, so
I'm not super into like I own my most expensive pair of shoes are like $140 Air Jordans that I wanted because sometimes it's nice to have nice sneakers, but I'm generally not like someone who buys a lot of nice shoes.
Yeah, like if I pay a lot for shoes, it's probably like, oh, those are some fucking hot boots I want.
Yeah, I have a pair of Doc Martens that I adore.
Next up from John is Black Widow. So like you've probably accidentally seen all these when I've been scrolling.
This is the last one I saw.
This is fucking hot as hell.
Yeah.
So red fabric on the mask and body is sheer with lace. So like Black Widow, she's wearing a full black bodysuit basically. There's a giant red, Black Widow hourglass on her, front, and like that's sheer lace basically in this, and like fishtail style braided hair. So like her hair comes all the way down to basically almost her ankles, and it's like Bianca Belair. She could whip that around and like cut someone's head off probably. Hand jewelry takes place of Black Widow's gauntlets, and they fire her widow's bites. So she's got like 5 golden things on the top of her knuckles that presumably shoot bullets and stuff out of them. The bodysuit comes all the way up to like basically just under her chin, like fully encasing her neck. There's 3 gold like dots right on her throat.
Love that.
Like the mask, it's like sort of like a red veil that comes down over her face, which is really good. And then there's like lace, the matching lace pattern that's jutting up from her on her ankles up to her knee. Now John's comments are this: it looks like the heels are removable shoes, meaning she can switch to business mode very easily. Ooh. This really works for her, though I'm curious how it would look with a reworked belt. Which I can see. If she had a belt on there.
Yeah.
And like you can see like it's got like double heels, and you can see it. Yeah, you could probably slip those off so she just kick ass.
Yeah. God, see, I really like the design, but But then you had to mention the lack of belt, and I was like, oh man, a belt would rule.
I know. John said that. I'm like, damn, John, you're right.
Yeah,
If
that's
this had a belt, it'd be way higher.
okay.
Or
That
it'd
being
be
said,
like a few slots higher.
better than Spider-Man, better than Carol.
All right, so I'm looking at. I don't think it's as good as Laura.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Is it as good as Carol Earth Mighty's Heroes?
Oh,
I say no.
no, not the
Tracer?
belt. I think Tracer's better.
Okay. Like a shirt. Kate
I think
Bishop.
this is better than like a shirt Kate Bishop. I love Kate Bishop.
I don't know. It doesn't have the belt. I think it's better than Doctor Doom.
Okay, I can concede the spot to Kate
Because
if we put it above Doom.
the other thing about Kate, she's covered in band-aids.
That's true. Also, Kate has a belt. She's wearing jeans with a belt.
Yeah, let me open up that image. Yeah, she's got a belt.
Yep, belt. Yeah, that.
She got those sunglasses. She just beat
Yeah.
the crap's been beat out of her. And she's just like, I'm so tired, but I'm here to deal with this shit.
Yeah, fucking love that. Yeah, it's fun. This also, if you could add a belt and rework some stuff, I think this also be Widow's costume, which I kind of like. Same vibe with Rogue and Magic. But yeah, no, it's better than Doom. Kate takes it though.
Yep. All right. Next up, from John, Havoc. Look, it's a character. So I'm gonna read John's things. I love this reworking of his old costumes. This is another one where slight modifications make this a more permanent replacement, and I agree entirely.
Oh, same.
Like this. Look, Havoc has not had many good looks. This is possibly Havoc's best look that I can think of.
The only notes I could give, I mean, the costume itself is great, but he
Yeah.
needs some sort of like headgear or mask.
No,
That's
he
it.
doesn't.
I wouldn't mind that.
Like maybe sunglasses.
Yeah,
but-
something on the face. It's like it's just like bland
Okay.
and it goes.
His
but, like,
face is pretty bland. All right.
Yeah.
So the notes that Russell's written down on the side, the chest symbol always glows. So Havoc's symbol is basically just like a big dot with rings like emanating from it, and like there's a little X right on like the throat of his black undershirt. Structured jacket sleeves, not bunched up.
Oh,
No,
so
it's not bunched. Okay, so
That's
his leather jacket. You know, we love superheroes and jackets, and
do.
hoodies are jackets. So like this looks like there's sleeves that are bunched up, but apparently they're not. It's just
That's-
structured that way.
that's
So
cool.
like real fucking cool. The jacket deal, and the jacket's got two belts, with an X on each belt, and like they're like sort of stairway patterned, and then oh wait, can I go in further?
oh no,
The zipper has a little red X.
fucking rips. Love that. Love that for Havoc.
Otherwise, like it's mostly a black bodysuit. There's like white lines around the knees. Sort of looks like white lines for the socks. His shoes are ridged, sort of like the jacket.
fucking rips.
Black gloves with white lines right over the knuckles. Yeah, his face is pretty. Like that's. If he wasn't wearing that costume, I'm like, is this Steve Rogers?
Right. If you know what he needs? You know how Laura has like the mask makeup combination?
Yeah.
He needs something like that.
Yeah, but it would look cooler. But also, Havoc's not cool. So.
Right, but this is definitely Emma Frost seeing him walking in a t-shirt that says like tux on it, and her going, "Oh, absolutely not! No, get over here!" Vibrating size.
But yeah,
Cyclops.
like if he had something on his face,
yeah,
like it would be real cool, right? But like it's already real cool.
it's like I know this is his only costume we've ranked so far. It's already his best costume, straight up.
Look, Havoc has not had good costumes.
Nope. He
If
has
you
like
think otherwise, people, please submit them.
no, he has like portions of good costumes, but then he finds a way to fuck it up, which is kind of like Alex Summers in a nutshell.
I'm looking. Ooh,
Okay.
is it as good as Laura's Hellfire outfit? I'm gonna say it's better.
Okay. I don't think it. I think it's. I'll give you. I'll give you
Because
that.
like
It's-
Laura's not going to fight crime in that,
No.
or like not on a regular basis.
No.
We've already agreed that this could be a
Yes.
permanent costume for him.
yes. That being said,
by that law of by that rule, it's better.
yes. That being said, not as good as the Riddler.
Okay.
I think it's perfect. It's a new 13 for now.
Honestly, I wonder if we would feel different about this if we liked Alex Summers, but
No,
we don't.
See, like you know, what, it's like, I don't care for Havoc,
So,
but I do like the Riddler. Fuck, you're
okay.
right. Yeah, you
Here's
are
the
right.
thing.
You're right though.
Like, it doesn't matter, and like, it's not as good as this, but it reminds me of DC's The Ray when he's got the cool bomber
Shit,
jacket
yes,
with
yes.
the gold
The
helmet.
dope helmet. Yeah.
Yes. Like, and the Ray's better looking because he's got that gold helmet.
Yeah.
And like,
No, if someone puts submits the Ray, doesn't matter because the Ray has like two versions, right?
there's like
OG,
been a
like
there's a boring Ray as well.
oh, that sucks.
Well, like it's not. It doesn't. He doesn't have the jacket. I think he's just like a gold dude.
Oh, that's no.
Look, there's DC has many legacy characters, so I don't know all the costumes.
Yeah. No. If someone puts the Ray though, one of the Ray good costume, it goes directly over Havoc because it's jacket plus helmet, and that's a good look.
I mean, that's where we look. I don't.
Yeah.
The Ray's real good. I don't know if how he goes up against the Riddler, but it's pretty fucking good look.
Yeah.
And this is also 2022, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think Alex was. Yeah, Alex was invited last year. I don't keep up on Havoc. I don't care much for Havoc.
Episode 6. I should probably have like you be inputting the things.
Possibly.
Is that did I? All right.
That was
yeah. Rework that. And now for John's last submission.
Okay.
Nightcrawler. I think this is 2021.
Yeah, that's last year's. You can tell because he has no beard.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, please tell me that cane is also a sword. If not, it's a wasted opportunity. I choose to believe the cane's a sword.
Yeah. I don't recall otherwise. I want to believe though.
All right. So, Nightcrawler. He's got an old classic Three Musketeers hat with a big red feather in it. It's folded up on one side. Nightcrawler, for those that don't know, he's got blue fur and like demon yellow eyes and sort of elf ears. This costume is very Three Musketeers-y.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's one of the Cardinal Richelieu's guards because he's wearing like a bright red tunic with a black shoulder cape with red patterns on it. There's an epaulette on the one other shoulder. Of course, big Buccaneer gloves, big Buccaneer boots.
Love those boots.
It's like he sort of reminds me of the Spanish Inquisition.
I mean, he teleports, so no one's gonna see the Nightcrawler Inquisition.
And he's got like a classic, like, French. Is that an ascot? Or like layered ascot?
I believe it's an ascot, yes.
Frilly ascot. So
yes. Yeah.
It's real fun.
It's
but
fun.
It's also like, man, like it feels like the French. It feels like the Inquisition versus. I'm like, I get it, you're religious, but.
Right. It feels like Nightcrawler didn't understand the assignment. He's just like, oh yeah, I can do classy dress. Check it out, I'm a fancy pirate, and Havoc's there with his cool shoes and his cool jacket.
I feel like Nightcrawler understood. He just like, I love Alexander Dumas a lot, and respect Kurt, respect. That said, like I think it's okay, but like if he wanted to go like fancy Buccaneer, like. This is
his hat needs to be bigger.
The hat it's not the best Buccaneer look he could have.
Right. He needs to be
like,
less Jesus and more pirate. That's my opinion.
Yeah, it's very religious, but like I know he's been religious for a long time now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whatever.
Okay. So I'm looking at the list. This is not as good as Captain Marvel. This is not as good as Spider-Man.
Well, I'm looking down at Doctor Doom.
Oh, Doom's above Spider-Man and Carol.
Oh, I thought you meant Earth Mighty Heroes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's Spider-Man. All right. Oh no, he's not as good as that Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What about Kane Parker?
Honestly, I don't think this is better than Dreamer.
Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say he's not as good as Poison Ivy from the animated series.
Oh, absolutely not. No. I don't think it's good as Jaina Pridemore. I think Jaina Pridemore has a sea thing going on, but that costume rips.
I don't think it's as good as Saki-sama.
That's
a bet.
Yeah.
Like if we pull let me pull Saki-sama. Share Saki-sama.
Yeah.
Share. Right.
sweet.
I've gotta keep
It's right.
changing my
It's fine.
chair.
It's fine.
Oh, here's a side by side we could do. Like,
No, absolutely
yeah,
not.
like
She rips.
if
Look at
like
her.
you
Yeah.
want like French aristocrat, like
Yeah.
hers is way more.
Honestly, I think she would fit better at the Hellfire Gala than
Oh my god,
Nightcrawler would. Yeah.
incredibly.
Yeah. I think
Like,
her and Laura hit it off immediately, though.
I don't know about Laura.
I was
so
like friends. As friends.
really, is Laura friends with Emma? Because that's what Saki-sama is. She's an Emma Frost.
Laura is friends with Kate Bishop though, which is the the closest you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saki-sama's not a Kate Bishop.
I think the comics Kate Bishop is a little waspier than
Yeah, but she's also very
MCU.
like punky, grungy.
Okay. Anyway. Either way, that's a better costume.
Yeah. So, shit. Where's my window?
So yeah. Do we think it's okay? So I guess the real question is it better or worse than Emily Blunt's costume for the last scene in Jungle Cruise?
Well, is it better than '90s Flash?
I think Emily Blunt's
I'll
costume
give
is better.
'90s Flash. Yeah, I think Emily Blunt's costume is better than this. Damn,
Yeah.
Andre the Giant belt is better than Future Foundation.
Yeah, okay, I get that. So do you think it's better or worse than the Andre the Giant belt?
Looking at that Andre the Giant, that's a real nice belt.
You know what? Why is Vi so low? To be fair, we have a
look.
top,
If you want to agree to put Vi above Spider-Man Future Foundation, I'll agree to it.
Yeah, you know
Right
what?
now.
Maybe we work
I
it.
thought we were even though
Yeah,
I think 'cause, like
I-
the
yeah.
image quality or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could put Vi. Yeah, I wouldn't mind swapping Vi. I think it goes Vi, Nightcrawler, Future Foundation, Spider-Man. I think that's the new re-edited list.
All right. So wait, what were we saying?
I think it goes Vi at 37, Nightcrawler at 38, and Spider-Man after that.
See, I don't think he's as good as Baron Blade.
Oh, okay. You want to go lower?
Yeah, like cause
Okay.
his is boring. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Kurt. This is boring. Like we've
Okay.
seen this before. Like this is just literally a
Okay.
Cardinal Richelieu guard.
Okay. Do you like it more than Jungle Strike Catwoman?
You know,
You
you can
don't.
talk me into that. Like it's better
honestly-
than Beard Right Ryu.
Okay, so let's put it above Ryu, below Catwoman.
Like Catwoman, I'm like, that's just a funsies in there. Like,
Yeah, but like that's fun. That's the whole thing. Kurt looks like he's about to be like, so the church did the wrong. Like Kurt's just dressed to ruin the party. That's my opinion about that costume.
it's like this is like, it's not even an exciting LARP costume.
Right. He looks like he's to make sure the kids have space for Jesus on the dance floor.
Also Russell Dodderman.
No,
Did he do this?
no, this was not Dodderman.
Did John tell me? No, he didn't. So,
Yeah.
all right, Hellfire 2021.
It was whoever was drawing Wave X at the time, which I could not tell you because I did not read the one actually.
Kurt, you're one of my favorite X-Men. You chose poorly.
There are if other Kurt costumes get submitted, it'll do much better.
All right. Your turn.
Oh, okay. All right.
Did
all right.
they all get taken? Or
No,
did
no,
any of them?
No, actually, I have. So I.
You were
told me
smart not to submit magic.
Yes, I knew. Yeah. So I had to have two backups, right? That's the game plan.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I did. I did two to play it safe. Neither of them were picked. Well, one because one was revealed today, so I felt like I was kind of safe.
Oh
for
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
That one's definitely.
Yeah, the other one. It's one of my favorite characters. We have to walk through its design. So let me just go to share screen. So yeah, this is my placeholder image. Don't mind it. So yeah, that's the cover. So the first one. So a lot of these were Russell Dahlman. We're for Russell, right? This next one, it's this year's Hellfire Gala, but it's not designed by Russell. It's Chris Pichello, an artist I really like when he's not designing shit. Because here's Namor the Submariner.
All right. You know,
And,
just zoom in.
Oh yeah,
You
so
can double click, right?
try to ignore the sharks. Homeboy is wearing what I assume is a scaled
No,
suit.
it's a fish scale suit.
Yes. I applaud Namor for not wearing a shirt because that's very Namor. But it's like a black collar. It's fish scaled up into his like
I
forearm.
think that's just shadow.
Is it though? Because like no, because it bleeds down.
Yeah, because look at the angle of it.
No, but like there's no like it looks like the gills end. See how like also like
Yeah,
it's not,
I don't know.
I
Because I
think-
thought it was just like he was
no.
standing
I
in the
think
shadow.
it's just like a weird like black thing there. Because like also like there's this red thing right there, so it can't be a shadow. Why would the red
Zoom in
pop out like
closer.
that?
That's his wrist, I think.
No, that's his wrist is right here. This is like the
No,
this is like
that's the top of his wrist because his hand's in his pocket.
but like alright, so his wrist is right here where my mouse is, and then that's his hand.
That's. It's in his hand is in his pocket.
I don't know because like see also like this hand's not gloved. I think because like
That's
also
'cause
if you
it's not
notice
gloved, it's in his pocket.
there is a like it looks like the line stops right here, the little tear in there, the hints of green.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's all
But
one color.
I still think his hand is in his pocket.
Right, yeah, for sure, but like it's still like a glove or something because I don't get that. And then like this is all black, and the way it's cut, like it's not shadowing because then you go down here and it stops with his little feet.
Yeah, well, his feet are bright.
Yeah, right.
I don't know
But
what
like
to tell you.
shadowing doesn't work like that. I think this is intended.
He's
to be,
underwater. How do you know how shadows work underwater?
Like... sharks. Anyway,
So, I'll be honest. If this was like the pure fish scale all the way through,
much better.
it's fucking great.
Right, because it feels like a good idea right about here, and then it goes off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if we're, I will agree that I guess it's not shadow. So then yeah, it's not as
Right.
good.
No. And like it makes no sense because like the belt is clearly one color, and then it stops being that color.
You got to zoom in more because. Like,
So yeah, like look at this how this belt works. It's like green, 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 and then stops.
well, so I don't know because I still think it's shadow, but it stops on that part because it's you don't see it when it's under the suit coat.
Right, but he's also wearing a suit coat. It's weird.
Yeah, of course he's wearing a
It's-
suit coat.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I think this is like it's. This is why you have one artist design all your high end fashion because you have Chris Jones like, yeah, I don't know what fashion's like. Here's some fish scales and shit.
Like it's not terrible.
I think it's more fun than
I
Nightcrawler.
wish the shadowy pattern was like sort of like Aquaman's camo costume
Yes,
where it was like
exactly.
all over, but
yes,
it's not.
that makes sense to me at least. I like that. I actually think that.
Namor,
yeah.
of course, got the wings on his feet, ankles.
Yes. Yes, and his trident. That's trident, right?
His tridents look. It's very boring looking
Yeah.
trident.
Yeah, I like Chris Michelle as an artist too, and like he usually does some like dynamite stuff. This is just like it feels out of his like range.
Yeah, like his head looks weird. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
his
lie.
fucking his five head and his like, yeah, I don't know. Like he looks everything.
I'm used to in Namor looking way different looking, I guess.
Yeah, it's like he has a weird like 1999 George Clooney haircut.
All right.
like, Namor
so
Yeah,
we're looking
so-
at the other Nightcrawler. Well, Nightcrawler real
yeah.
area. Better or worse?
I think this is better than Nightcrawler because at least this is different. It's bad, but it's bad but unique versus
I wouldn't
Kurt's.
say it's bad. It's just
Yeah.
confusing.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause, like this is not the bad area.
I think it goes above Nightcrawler but under Catwoman
All right.
because like this is like it feels like those are both like weird action figure costumes in my opinion, but like Selina's works. This is
Yeah, she's such an action figure.
right. It's an action figure costume that at least works to me. This is just like Namor's trying like she's like I behold my superior
I'll let you fill
Atlantis
in the.
fashion, and Doom was
let
like
you-
yeah buddy.
I'll let you fill in the artist's name at a later date because
Sure.
We don't need to spell that out on the air.
Yeah,
All right, and your second backup.
So this is fun because it's one of my favorite X-Men and a good design. It's from the 2022 line, Mr. Scott Summers, Cyclops.
Okay.
And this is very much like a not a Cyclops costume, which I think is why it's fun. Because like first off, he got a big old visor. Like look at that sucker. That is a big old fucking visor.
Is it that big compared to his normal visors?
It
That looks
has-
like the average size of his visor.
I think it's the build plus like a build. It goes on.
It
his
doesn't
face.
have like a nose bridge, I guess. But
Yeah, no nose bridge. Plus, it has like the weird headgear on the side. Like that's usually it's usually just like sunglasses or that one time where his mask was an X.
yeah, that was a good.
But
time.
I love the costume.
No, keep zoomed in. Keep
Okay.
zoomed in, please.
So then we got, I guess it's like a kimono and a robe type thing going
Yeah,
on.
that's throwing me off. It looks
Yeah.
very Asian,
Yeah,
and
Well, yeah.
That's definitely going to detract some points there, Scott.
But like, it's also kind of Jedi in a way. To be fair, this was also
Yeah,
designed
but
by a
the Jedi
Korean
are
artist.
also very Asian.
Yeah, this was also designed by a Korean artist, I believe. So like, I think that's
Okay.
why. Yeah. I do like how like if you don't notice on his right sleeve by the white, it's the
Well,
lone white glove, the weird
th-
like scales on it.
could you zoom in?
Sure, if it's
Like,
because I'm on. Yeah, sorry, like that. You see how like it's like
oh
a
yeah,
scale? I think that's
that's
neat as
neat.
hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like this feels like
Please,
very Cohen.
please keep zoomed in.
Sure. So you got that. Yeah, and it's also there on the collar. At least here, it's like this cool like black all black collar thing going on with the white and gold like contrast, which I really like. I think it's slick.
Yeah, and it feels very kimono-ish because like
Yeah.
there's many layers to
Right.
it.
Because like that's not even the top layer. The bottom layer is one side's black, one's gold. Like this looks like that old, not I should say old god, the first movie Cyclops costume where he had like the tight leather jacket, but like the X on the thing up there. This is better because it has the cool like engraving stuff, the gold and black X on there.
Yep. It's
It's
got
not
the
a bit.
blue over.
Just
Please stop.
I'm gonna go zoom in and out. Have to see where I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, he's got like the big honking belt that you see on a lot of kimonos.
yes. But then a secret little belt here. It has a little two gold X's. A lot of belts actually. Dude is like Kingdom Hearts. With this belt design work. Again, I actually really do like the overcoat type thing. It's like a coat on coat action right there. The blue one, like it reminds me of
Yeah,
his that old X Factor costume he had, the white and blue one.
sure. I don't
Yeah.
look.
Okay.
There's a lot of X-Men.
Right. Then you got the black slacks. Not super skin tight, but some give. And then these boots fucking rule. I'm not quite sure how to describe them, but they rule.
Could you
They
zoom
got
in?
another kind of like a like a diamond cut pattern on them.
Yeah, it looks
Just
like shin guards
yeah.
over top the boots.
And then a ton of little gold X's, some buckles in there. This also like again, black and gold's a good color combination, and it works really well here. Also, just scroll up again. I really like whatever the hell's going on the inside of the kimono type of thing, like
Oh
the
yeah,
fun
that's neat.
pattern. I'm not sure if that's like just a random design, if it's supposed to be something Krakoan. It's slick.
All right.
This feels more like mutant fashion than the last couple ones we've seen.
So I don't. All right. I don't think it feels like mutant fashion, other than there's just a lot of X's.
I mean, like it
This
feels
is
like
this like
yeah.
I went to Japan for a
It's like
weekend.
Cyclops' Otacon phase, if you will.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's just like this is cultural appropriation day. So
To be
like
fair, yeah.
it fits him well, but like it's so Japanese that I'm like, why is Scott Summers wearing this?
Listen, maybe listen. Him and Wolverine are on a polycule now, so like maybe it's because Wolverine just has his weird like Asian fetish. So Cyclops is like, maybe I should get one.
All right, so looking at the list, well, it's better than Namor.
Yes. I think it's better than Catwoman. I think it's better than Baron Blood.
It's definitely not as good as Emily Blunt.
Oh no. I wouldn't put that high. We
Is it
are
as good as the
yeah,
Andre the Giant belt?
no. I actually put it. I do 37 Vi, this, and then Future Edition Spider-Man.
So this is the new 38
Yes.
Cyclops,
Ops.
and this
Yeah.
is this year.
Yes, this is 2022.
You can finish out the rest.
Yeah, I'll
While
plug
we
that.
switch over to the two that I'm submitting.
Okay, cool.
This is our biggest episode yet of
Yes.
submissions.
so many lists.
Nine from 2 listeners, and then 4 from us.
Yes.
All right.
What do you got? What you got?
Let's make sure. Share screen. Window. So of course there was Nightcrawler. I went with Scarlet Witch.
Oh,
Russell
good.
Daughterman.
Yeah.
I don't know what year this is.
This is this year.
Okay. It's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Wanda's regular dark curly hair blends into the magic hair with starry effect. So it's like she's got starfire hair where like her hair
Yes.
just like becomes like a starry field behind her that's like swooping back and forth behind her, and
Mhm.
it's so cool looking. A similar ombre effect on her skirt because like the her costume's got like a skirt that comes down in the front and the back, and like it's also got that starry field towards the bottom, but like it just fades into that from the scarlet of the upper piece. It's a two-piece bodysuit. The top turns into gloves and skirt, pants with built-in shoes, not separate boots. So yeah, she's got black fingers on her gloves, like scarlet, almost. It's almost like the opera length gloves, but like with a darker red underneath the brighter scarlet, and like the leggings, like the thigh boots, got that cool sort of like the demon crown, whatever pattern, cut into the upper thigh. Sort of reminiscent to her. I don't. Does anyone know what her headpiece is actually called?
Oh, I don't. Jack Kirby drew this. That's what I. Oh no, it wasn't Kirby. It was Don Heck, right?
Sure, I don't. I'm
Okay.
not. I don't know
Okay.
names.
Okay.
I know Jim Lee
It's
and
definitely
Jim
it
Ballard.
definitely predates both. I think the original headpiece predates both Lee, Ballant and Lee,
Yeah, like
possibly in life.
it's not a hat, technically
No,
speaking.
it's like a
It's
crown.
sort of a crown tiara.
Yeah,
Like tiara's the closest thing I can think of.
let's call it a
But like,
crown.
uh, I'm gonna say tiara because
Okay.
like a crown still goes on the top of your head.
Right.
It goes on the crown of your head. This is just sort of like it's like the people that just rest a spoon on their nose. It's just like at the upper part of her forehead and just like stays there like through magic of chaos magic.
Yes.
And like her tiara, it's like connected, like goes drapes all the way down to like a necklace that's connected to it, hanging in front of her throat,
Which
which is
rules?
really nice. It's like very jeweled pattern.
Yes.
Uh, let's get even closer. Yeah, like the pattern on it's real good. Her lipsticks are real good too. And you can see, I guess that's the magic effect, or she's got some cool rings on.
I think it's cool rings.
Oh, she got cool rings on.
She got cool
Even
rings,
better
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Like it's just like three colors basically
Yeah.
until you get to the starry field.
Yeah. If you go,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
see,
here we go.
rings,
Gloves,
yeah.
ring, these.
But those are good rings,
Oh
though.
my gosh, she's got like a snake ring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these rings are great. And then
So
the
you know
shoe
what
oh, the back is also the back of her heel is also the starry detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just real good.
So you remember earlier when I said there were only two designs I liked more than Magic's?
I do recall you saying that.
Yes. So Rogue was one of them,
Oh, okay.
and this is the other one.
Oh.
Because this fucking so I am actively
Whoops.
someone who does not like Wanda Maximoff. I am a Scarlet Witch hater. But this
Look,
design fucking rules.
I don't know why you hate her. It's not like she's done much. Are you making a face? I can't tell. You're
Yes.
so small. Look, she made the world better by getting rid of all the mutants, right? Look, decimation's fine. Nobody cared. It's like, although it was gross when Blob just became a lot of skin. That was real gross.
Anyway. Oh, she also kind of killed Hawkeye. You remember that?
Did she?
Yeah, that was a disassembled.
Yeah, that was forever ago. Look, I wasn't reading that.
I was.
I wasn't reading Marvel then.
I was.
Yeah, well, that's your problem.
It
So
was.
you say this is better than Magic. Look, Wanda seems fine to me as a person. Like I don't get it. Like
Minus the genocide and the murder.
she didn't do that. Like that was Pietro's fault, and everybody blames her. Sorry that people manipulated a woman
he
with
also
mental
sucks, by the way.
instability.
No, wrong. Quicksilver also sucks. Like if we had a list that ranked character on costume and personality, Quicksilver would be extremely low.
Yeah, but his costume's real good.
Depends. He has some real stinkers.
The blue one, real good.
Oh, blue one good. Blue one good. Yeah, I'll give you blue one.
All right. Is it better than the Rogue costume?
No, absolutely
The
not.
red- okay.
No, that's my ceiling.
Okay.
If you want to squeeze it between Rogue and Magic, sure, but not. I mean, this could work as Wanda's real quote clothes to paraphrase our pals at Rocket Ajax. And I like the big Starfire hair as you
Alright.
called it.
It'll never be her real clothes to me. You
Yeah.
gotta have that like pink body stocking with the red scarlet leotard and the gloves and the boots. That's the figure I own, and I will never buy another Wanda figure because that you nailed it in one. Uh, is this year? I don't know.
Yes, this year. Yes. Yeah, because she. Spoilers, she kind of got murdered last year. She was wearing her real clothes and got murdered last year.
Probably by some bigoted X-Man mutant.
It was.
I have no clue.
It was Toad.
Fucking Toad.
Yeah.
Ugh. I used to be a Toad defender, just in the sheer like, yeah, Ray Park's cool. Toad's powers should be way better than they are.
I do love Ray Park though.
Like, I feel like Toad could run pretty fast, right? Like, he's got real strong legs.
You know what happens when a Toad gets hit by lightning?
Yeah, no. We move on
Wow.
to my
Rude.
next submission. My girl.
Yeah, there it is.
Jennifer Walters.
There it is. There it
The
is.
She-Hulk. Wide pants. She's got like parachute pants.
Yes.
People, they go like up to like almost her bust, like just with like a hint of like the abs, like of green muscles before you go to her tube top, which is purple and white striped down the middle. The parachute pants are purple. They've got like diamonds like across the middle and like a diamond belt with a little SH hanging down from the chain. She's got like Emma the wrestler, aka Tennille Dashwood. She wore the tiny gloves that like they just come to like the end of your thumb, like when your thumb connects to your hand, and like it's just like they're barely like they look like they could fall off so easily, but like she's got those in white. Then she got white heels and purple sunglasses, no frames. It's just like the thin like purple slits, sort of Abigail Brand goggles,
Mhm.
and like some real nice earrings that connect to the lobe and then the upper part of the ear. Yeah, rimless sunglasses, pearl belts and earrings. That's it. It's just oh, and her hair is pulled back into like a tight ponytail that like waves real loose and wild and great looking. Oh my god.
So two things I want to point out. One,
Perfect woman.
I was this year old when I realized the She-Hulk thing hanging from her belt.
Was She-Hulk?
Yeah, it was the SH. Like, oh, it's She-Hulk. That's very good. Can you do me a favor and just zoom in? What was it the right arm?
Hold up.
A little more. The forearm. A little more. The forearm itself. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. If you want me to
Looking
put this
at her
in
muscles?
yeah, look at those muscles. Some good muscles. If you said you want to make this number one, I would not fight you. I fucking love She-Hulk.
So do I. It's not as good as the no ghost sign.
Yeah, I mean,
Look,
it's She-Hulk.
Yes, I love She-Hulk. However, like it's not She-Hulk's best look.
That is true, but she's had so many good ones.
Like this is just a great outfit.
Right, but it's also She-Hulk. Like her arms are part
Look,
of the costume, and I like
remove
when
your
she's
love
drawing.
of the character.
Yeah, but also like she's drawing muscles, not just like Green Woman, which I appreciate.
I mean, look,
Okay.
their idea of a muscular woman changed from her debut to now because it was always muscular. It's just getting better muscles.
Right. Okay. So, is this better or worse than Rogue? I think Rogue's better.
Yeah, that Rogue outfit's real fucking good. I don't think this is as good as Magic.
No.
I don't think it's as good as. I don't think this tops the top 10.
Really? Okay.
I think it's better than Guyver. Guyver's real cool looking.
I do want to slide.
Cactuar's real cool.
Yeah. See, I'm fine with it going anywhere. But, you know what? I do like that Wolverine a little better, though.
Yeah, I like the Earth's Mightiest Heroes Carol better.
Yeah.
I like Tracer better.
Oh, okay.
Like a Shirt is maybe it's better than Like a Shirt. Kate.
Okay. So, between Kate. Oh, sorry. Yeah, between Tracer and Kate.
Sure.
I'll get down with that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Jen Walters, coming in.
Is this year?
This is this year. Yeah.
All right.
It's another Donovan joint because Donovan Mars is like, here's all the money. Have fun designing these costumes. He's like, yes.
Yeah, like we need them to bring back the Marvel swimsuit issue because
DC's
although
doing
like I know DC's doing it.
Yeah.
It's doing something.
Yeah, they're
similar,
it's
right?
a
Yeah,
bunch of
yeah. We
very.
already talked about on
Did we?
Discord, I think.
Oh yeah, on
Because
yeah. Oh,
Nightwing's
Dick,
Nightwing's a little slut in those
Dick,
photos.
love that for Dick. Love
Like
that for Dick.
he's such a slut. It's wonderful.
I'm not. I'm just glad that like Nicole Scott's just like, yeah, I'm gonna draw a Nightwing with his Nightwing, and no one DC's like, we're
Also,
gonna
like
stop you.
most of his ass exposed. It's
Yeah,
great.
and no, they know that the back team was just like, yes, yes, please.
All right, so we are now at 63. No Ghost and Elon Tusk remain undefeated. Elon Tusk is so upsetting. We did have a sudden change of bumping Future Foundation down further, which
Yeah.
honestly he should go down even further.
Mm.
Baron Blade's definitely better looking than him. I hate Future Foundation. Look, my feeling on Future Foundation are like your feelings on Ben Reilly. So,
Both Spider-Man and Jason. That's kind of fun.
all right, Christy, where can people find you?
You can find me on the Bed Bird website below at the Anarchist. That is also my Instagram handle for now. I also stream on Twitch most Sundays. Obviously on Sunday at NY Snark Exchange. So twitch.tv/NY Snark Exchange. You can also find me on this podcast.
Obviously. You can find me at Jolene Negative on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, which I haven't done in a long time. We can follow us at Divas of Design on Twitter and Instagram. If you would like to send in a submission of your of your own, you can send that to divasofdesignpod@gmail.com. Please, we're always looking for more submissions. The music, our intro and outro music, is One Fine Day from Keep Calm and Podcast. And everyone, thank you for listening. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Right? I'm not used to the YouTube stuff. What is it?
It's the Holy Trinity. The like, the comment, subscribe.
Okay, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great evening.
Also, hey, happy Pride, everyone, because by the time this hits, we'll be in Pride
yeah,
season.
Totally. It'll be, I guess, my second Pride since I'm out. We'll see if I actually go and do anything. I don't know. I live in the suburbs.
I'm going to Brooklyn Pride this year because I want to.
Yeah, I don't want to drive to Philly. That's the thing.
Fair.
That's it's
fair.
a Hurricane Park. I feel like such a. Anyway, this is a story for another time.
Yes.
Bye, all.
Bye.